It's the nervous system that you said, because what happens, and this is the process also, like when I coach someone, the first thing that you have to do is actually remove especially stimulants, because they actually mask everything, so they hijack your nervous system basically, so you cannot feel your emotions, you're always on fight or flight and all the stuff, so you cannot really connect with your body and what's happening. So as soon as you remove that, and we actually did that even with Mini D, as soon as he removed the coffee, we could really see what comes up in an emotional way, what he was processing up here, and that's the whole process. The same thing happened with you. As soon as you start removing things, all of a sudden you're left with what's hiding underneath, what you're actually trying to hide from.
Run from.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's where you really start do that work and all the stuff and process with things. But the reality is, because we're living such an intense life, and especially even with you have your businesses, you're doing so many things. You don't really have enough time and space to do this process consistently and properly. So either you take like a big time off so you can really adjust your nervous system and really regulate it, or you try as much as you can to try to do it in a way that it will really be beneficial and will allow you to tackle everything, without like over, stimulating and all that stuff, or even having those behaviors like coming up a lot, and that's the process. Like even with me, remember like your successful fight where you actually got like the big prize and all that stuff. We really sat down with him and we made a plan. His diet was perfect. He started like properly, like, counting his food, his protein intake, like actually optimizing everything. He stopped having cannabis for how long? Like how many weeks? I think it was at least 4 weeks before the fight.
4 weeks is always.
So he started looking after everything, and we did sessions to regulate the nervous system. He started doing visualizing practices and all the stuff, actually visualizing himself, in the fight and preparing himself properly. So it was such a big process that really led him to 4 weeks of being in an optimal state, training properly, feeling like his performance was perfect, and he went into that fight and finished it like in no time, and he also won the award.
Yeah, feeling present. I remember just
his interviews,
noticing everything. Like I noticed the cage, I noticed the people around, which usually is kind of like the anxiety, like the rush, just like let's get in there. But it was like, shit, like I didn't feel any of that. It was kind of just like doing something, going to the gym for a training session. That's what it felt like.